Good afternoon, Facebook and IG. How y'all doing? It's your girl Lisa Lee, recording live, broadcasting live from the Sunshine State. Just wanted to come on here real quick and stay consistent in doing my lives, now that I'm all mostly settled down. So, as y'all know, I don't even wait till people jump on. I just like to get on and say what I have to say so I can continue doing the rest of the things. The topic of this video is, what I wrote on Facebook was, y'all know me, I'm Lisa Lee, but do you know why I do what I do? So basically today I just want to come on here and share what it is that I do. If you're watching this video from my YouTube channel, please bear with me. This started off as a Facebook and IG live, so I will acknowledge anyone who decides to jump on and watch and listen to what I have to say. Um, so my name is Lisa Lee Rodriguez, and I was born and raised and lived my whole life in Brooklyn, New York. And I am in my late 30s, 37 to be exact. I am a mother of 3 beautiful children. My daughter is 19 years old. Hey, Ivan, thanks for joining. Not sure who else jumped on, but thanks for joining. So I am a mother of 3. My daughter is 19. I have 2 sons. My older one is 6 and the younger one is 5. And if you see me looking down, I just want to make sure that I touch on everything that I wanted to share with you guys. So if you know me, you know I take notes on everything. And so, like I said, I was born and raised, lived all my life in Brooklyn, New York. And I was working full-time as my mother's home attendant until I decided to move to Florida. And hey, how are you? Thanks for joining. So the reason I decided to move to Florida is because back in June, New York City decided to change the law, and they took away our right to have a religious exemption for vaccines. And being that my boys are not vaccinated and I refuse to have them vaccinated, don't judge me, that's my decision, my right. I had to pull them out of school and I began to homeschool. And so as a single mother of 3, working full time and running my business and then having to homeschool the boys, it became really challenging. I tried my best. It was wearing me out. And so I started to do some research, and I found that Florida still accepted religious exemptions in order for children to go to school. So I decided that I was going to make that move. I have family down here, so I'm staying with my aunt until I get on my own feet, until I get my own place. And so I have them back in school, and that is the reason why I decided to move to Florida. So what else? What else did I want to share with you? Okay, so right now I'm not working. I will be getting a job soon, probably something part-time. But the reason why, hey, thanks for joining me on IG. So the reason why I was actually introduced to the company that I'm with now through someone I was business partners with in a previous company. Hey, Nina, how are you? Thanks for joining. And the reason why I decided to go with the company I'm with now, which is Total Life Changes, is because it was more in alignment with what I was passionate about. A few years ago, I started doing research, watching documentaries, and really changing how I live my life as far as health. I started becoming exposed to all of the things that we put inside of our body and how it affects our health and stuff like that. And so I started making changes because I love my life and I love my children and I want to be here for a long time and I want them to be healthy. So, I think it was like 10 years ago, I started changing how I eat. I've been vegan for almost 3 years now. I was vegetarian for a year before that. And so when I was introduced to this company, I was like really excited because they offer all natural products, and some of the products that they had was weight loss. And at the time, I was like 178 pounds. I had just finished giving birth to my last son, and so I wanted to get that weight off. So, being that they had all natural products, I was excited to try, and I was already into business, so I said this makes sense for me to do something that I'm passionate about. And so I'm not gonna lie, like I had done all the research. I was not all of the research, but I was doing research, watching documentaries, but I was never really familiar or exposed to detoxing or cleansing. And so when I started doing research about detoxing and all of the stuff that is in our body and the damage that it can do if we don't cleanse our body, I really got excited about sharing this information. Once I started seeing results, I started sharing the information with people. And what else? So if you know me, hey Damon, thanks for joining. Hey Renee, thanks for joining. And so, yeah, that being said, I'm very into all natural products, holistic approaches to health and wellness. And these, all of the ingredients and the products that we use, they're all natural, they're organic, and they work. I mean, I have been in the company for 4 years now. I don't get sick. I feel more energy than I had before. I was able to lose the weight. Hey, Sarai, thank you for joining. I was able to lose the weight. I was able to keep it off, you know, um, you know, and so one of the reasons that I decided to go into business for myself is because, I want to be able to help other people achieve their health. And that dog. Hopefully he'll be quiet because the kids are inside. Who knows? Anyway, so I wanted to be able to help other people as far as losing weight and getting their health in order, because I know so many people out there are suffering with all types of illnesses and weight issues. And for me to help other people is a blessing. Like, I want to be a blessing to other people. And of course, I want to make money too. And by doing research on successful people, I understand that the only way to become financially independent and wealthy is to have multiple streams of income. And so, I had to have something extra going on this side, because as a single parent, even before I became a parent, I was very independent. I never liked to ask anybody for money or to buy me anything, to take me anywhere. I always like to get it on my own. I've been making my own money since 12, and I'm not the type of girl to be out there doing anything shady for some money, nothing illegal, nothing, exposing myself or selling my body or anything like that. I would never do anything like that. So I've always, looked for ways that I can make money. Because my mom had 4 kids, so she had enough to give us what we needed, but she didn't always have stuff extra to give us what we wanted. And being that I'm independent, I always went out there and made it on my own. So once I started getting older and I had my children, I definitely understood that I needed to have something extra going on the side. And that's when I decided to get into this type of business and stuff like that. So what else? Yeah, and hey Nicole, my sis jumped on. Yeah, so I love the company. I didn't know, like I said, I didn't know about detoxing, and I didn't know that most of the multivitamins on the market are like a waste because our body doesn't even absorb it. So the multivitamin that I use now, I can absolutely feel when I take it, when I don't take it. I will not go a day without it. Hey, Chuck the Glam, how are you? Thanks for joining. Hey, Rob. Oh, the sun decided to come out and blind me real quick. So yeah, not only, do I want to take care of my health, I have my kids detoxing. They take vitamins too because I want them to, have a better quality of life. I want them to be able to, avoid any type of sickness, make sure that their immune system is strong and stuff like that. And I teach them about eating healthy at a young age so they can grow up to be healthy adults and lead healthy lives. And as well, I want to be a good role model for them. That's why I started this business, because I want them to know that they can do anything they put their mind to. They don't have to struggle in life. There's always ways to, improve. I engage in personal development and professional development. I invest in myself. I go to seminars. I listen to, audios. I read books. I do all of these things because I want to be able to improve myself. I'm not in competition with anyone. I just want to become better myself and be a good role model for my children. So that's why I do what I do. I want to be able to help as many people as I can. I reach out to people all the time. I can only help those who actually want to help themselves, though. So I will never stop doing what I do. I truly have a passion for health and wellness and being able to help other people. And, I get so excited and happy when my clients come back to me and say that, they thank me and they're so happy because they're achieving their weight loss goals, or they're achieving their health goals. Or I get excited when I see my team members are being successful. They're able to, create an additional stream of income for themselves and their families as well. So this is exciting for me, like, to be able to see all the testimonies coming in and hear all the great news from the team. And I just want to help as many people as I can, because that's what I'm here. I'm here to help. I'm here to share information. And so if you know me, you know that I do that with, like, even if you ask me a question and I don't know the answer to it, I go out of my way to try to find out, either through a mutual acquaintance, or I'll do the research myself and I get back to you. I have to get back to somebody. Um, yeah, because I like to help people. And so that's what I do. Pretty sure I didn't, I didn't want to sit here and like be looking at my paper the whole time. But if I miss anything, feel free to ask me any questions. And that's it. Let me see. Yeah, that's it. I'm here in Florida. The sun is shining. I hope everything is good where y'all are at. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all weekend. I gotta get ready to cook dinner, wash their hairs, get them ready for school tomorrow, and be ready to jump on my team's training, because Sunday night I dedicate my evenings to team trainings and personal development. Get my mind right, ready for the week ahead. So I hope y'all do the same. It's always good to prepare for the next day the night before. So if you have goals that you want to accomplish this week, take time today to write them down, and so you can check them off as you go along throughout the week. And don't beat yourself up if you don't get everything accomplished. Tomorrow's another day. Try to stay positive, y'all, and y'all be blessed. How's it?